So if anybody wants to give me a gift, the one thing that I really and truly want for my birthday is hi guys, and of course welcome back to my channel, and more importantly, welcome to November. Yes, it's the best month of the year. Let's hope that we can figure out the mess that 2020 has been. November is going to come and correct everything. I believe it. So November is also my birthday month. Big up to all the November bonds we lit. It's actually no mid-November for me. Before the pandemic started, I was actually like on par, eating very, very healthily. I wasn't eating meat. I was losing a lot of weight. And then Corona just come and just mess up my plan, So I'm trying to get back on board because I kind of was reminded this weekend, a kick, very hard kick of why I decided to eat clean in the first place. So well, it's been raining a lot. For the entire last week it was raining, so I just figured like when it rains is the best time for pumpkin soup. So I did that. So let me let you all see that now. So we're in the supermarket. I don't know if you all can hear me because mask. But I think that I'm going to do a pumpkin soup. So I'm trying to get my ingredients. Every time I come to the supermarket, I have to get grapes. I'm low-key addicted. Look at this. Oh, these little Kwasa grapes for $7. Anyway, let me focus. So I normally get my vegetables from Chad's Garden Fresh Produce. They come in a container like this, but every time I come to the supermarket, they're finished. So I can't get Chad's Garden Fresh cherry tomatoes. I can't get Chad's Garden Fresh lettuce. I will have to call them to find out when they're delivering. I'm sad about it. I think I'm gonna, is this parsley? Yes, I'm gonna take some parsley. Shit, y'all. I do bring a bag. That means I have to pay for a bag. You don't think I could carry all these things in my hand? No, I need a bag. I have to pay for a bag. Mad about it. Me and my bags. We are going to rituals. Just to buy a fast pralines and cream, The place closed. And to cry. Sad. I'll drink soup, y'all. I'll eat soup. I got my home tent.
Not only benefit us personally, our behaviors also benefit our families, our colleagues, our neighbors, and our friends. By taking responsibility for our health, we'll be creating a safer, healthier environment for all and reduce the threat of COVID-19 in our country.
So I'm back home now. First thing to do, sanitize my hands, then wash my hands, and change my clothes, and then I start the soup. So this is a basic Betty's cream of pumpkin soup. Honestly, if I can do it, anybody can do it. We only need 5 main ingredients and it's super easy. So let's get started. So I've already chopped up most of my ingredients. In the first bowl I have onions. In the second bowl I have carrots. I have to admit that I didn't really follow a recipe per se, but I will put a real recipe in the description box for you guys. So in the third bowl, I have pumpkins. So like I said, I don't know the exact measurements because I'm just doing this freehand. So let's go. Next step. So this is our pot. Let's call her Mariah. She's our first pot, but we're going to be using 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is get some good old sunflower butter or whatever butter you want to use, or oil if you want. You just put that into the pan. I actually had to add another spoon because that 1 spoon was not enough. Then we add our onions and our carrots. We want that to get really, really soft. We typically takes about 6 to 7 minutes. So that's what we're doing. We leave it to simmer, but you don't want it to burn. So just ensure that you stir it around, because you just want it to get a little bit soft. Once you feel like it's soft enough, then you can add in your pumpkins. Now I cut up my pumpkins really big. I kind of regretted that a little later. So if you can cut it up a little smaller, that would be good. But you just want to twirl it around. Like I said, the intention is to get our vegetables real soft, because we want to puree them. And I think this would be relative to how ripe your pumpkin is as well. So take note of all of that. But you just want to stir on everything, because you don't want anything to burn. Yes. So we're stirring. Like I said, ideally you would want to cut your pumpkins a little bit smaller, because then you wouldn't have to leave it in the pot for as long as I had to. So I think typically it takes about the same 6 to 7 minutes for the pumpkins to get soft as well. But I had to cover mine because of the way that I cut it. I cut it really big, so it was taking a little bit longer. Nonetheless, it's soft now, so I'm going to go in with my water. Some people add chicken stock or vegetable stock. I'm trying to reduce on the salt level within the soup, so I'm only adding water. But like I said, you do what's right for you, what you feel is best for your taste. That's what you do. So we leave it in this water. I think I need some more water. Yeah, I need some more water. Okay, yes. So you leave it in the water so that it can boil. Like I said, the main aim of this is to really soften up your vegetables. You can cover it up. Mine took about 20 minutes. This is the consistency that we're looking for. All right, and you will tell, because when you go in with your wooden spoon and you twirl it around, you will see, like I said, yes, you will see like the pieces are starting to break off. See there? So then you can put your fire off. Okay, yes, that's exactly the type of consistency we're looking for. We're not draining our water. Okay, so you need your water, because we're going to puree everything in our blender. If you have a hand blender, you can go in right there in the pot and blend everything. But if you're like me and you have a regular blender, then you have to figure out how you're going to get stuff from the pot into your blender. I was just making sure that my blender is working, because I don't use it very often. It's working, praise the Lord. The real challenge in this is trying not to make a mess. But I digress. I'm about to blend my pumpkin mixture. This is an important step, so I figured I would put myself here. You would notice that I haven't put in any salt or pepper or seasonings as yet. It's really up to you, I think. Well, as far as I think, I'm not no chef, you all know already. But it's really up to you. Normally, the way I would normally do it, I would put in my seasonings, I would blend them together with my pumpkin mixture. But as a household, we're trying to lessen on our salt intake. So I am going to add it while it's boiling. When I reboil it, I'm going to add my salt. But it's really up to you where you want to put in your seasonings. You can blend it, like I said. In the next step that we're going to do, you can add your seasonings and just blend everything together. But I just wanted to let you all know that the reason that I didn't do it that way is because I'm taking specific steps. So yeah, back to the video. By the way, how you like my voice over so far? A yay or nay? Should I stick to my day job, or can I apply to DBS for obituaries? Let me know. The family of let's get back to the video. So we're getting ready to puree. I let my mixture cool off for just a little bit, not too long. But yeah, we gotta get that into this blender. So you gotta try as much as you can to not make a mess. What I did was I scooped most of it with a soup spoon into the blender. And now we're getting ready. I had to separate it into 2 batches because all of it wouldn't fit at once. So let's go. We gotta puree, puree, puree. Okay, we're in business. Okay, so this is my second pot. We could call her Shaka. Yes, like Shaka Khan. And yes, Mariah is like Kyrie. Mind your business. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just pour our pureed mixture from the blender. You see this? This is exactly what we're looking for. We don't want lumps, and we still have a second batch to go. So we're gonna pour our first batch out into our pot, our second pot. But if you can fit all of your mixture into the blender and use the same pot, is a plus for you. But yeah, you see how we have no lumps, so no inconsistencies here. That's exactly what we're looking for. Gotta blend the second batch, and we just repeat the same step. So you puree and then you pour it out. Yep. Nice and smooth. Love it. So now we're going back in with our heat. So we're gonna put some fire under the pot again and bring this to a boil. We just turn it around. As you can see now, it's really watery. That is not what we want in a cream of pumpkin soup. So we need to thicken it up. Yeah, very watery. That now go work. But first we want to add our seasonings. So we go in just with some brown pepper. As you can see, I didn't measure, it was very freehand, but you add according to your taste. And we go in with some salt, again not measured, just add it according to your taste. This right here, this is the secret to the thickness. Good old cooking cream. So we just add in some. To be honest, the recipe that I have in the description box will tell you exactly how much, but I did this very free-handedly, and I added just a little bit more after this. But this is the secret to how you get that thickness in your soup. If you don't want to use the dairy, you could always substitute the cooking cream with coconut milk. It's good, you know. Y'all, no, it's good. Oh my god. It's hot, but it's really good. I'm proud of myself. Hey! Hello. Mister. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. Okay. So you can see that level of thickness is starting to come in. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to leave it and let it boil for a bit. Just let it do its thing. Making a mess. So just like that, our soup is done. And now we're going to focus on our garlic bread. So what we're going to do, this is a regular store-bought whole wheat baguette. And we're just going to toast that however you toast your bread, whether it's on a pan or in a toaster oven or in an oven. You just toast it, you cut it up and you toast it up. And for the garlic butter, it's very simple. You just use some regular butter, some grated garlic, you mix that up and you just spread that along your toasted bread and you're done. These are my testers. You don't have to, Auntie Mary, if you don't want to. If you don't want to, she could taste the soup by itself.
No, that is the soup by itself.
Stop telling my auntie what to do.
You make the bread too?
No, I bought the bread at my sister's.
I'm giving you 0 for that. For not having
It's
the
good,
bread.
Auntie Mary?
Very nice.
I'm giving you 0 for not making the
Auntie
bread.
Mary is the chef in our family.
But the soup is actually good.
It's good. I didn't put a lot. I didn't put a lot of salt in it.
It's actually
It's
good. And the garlic butter.
Hey.
Despite all the
Yeah, you don't want the celery leaves.
celery and stuff, but it's good.
Very nice. Be my favorite. Because I'm my favorite.
Excuse me.
You are my favorite. Respect.
Share.
I don't like to put bread in soup. I rather like bread dry.
Yeah, some people like their bread with, on a side.
Ganyan, not like that bread in soup. So soft. And I had garlic butter is always my. I always like garlic butter. I used to know I didn't garlic butter. I thought it's
So guys, when you want
They
your
didn't have
soup,
any garlic butter at the supermarket, so I
When
just
you want
I
to
made
your own,
it
but
I
you
made
make
it
your own.
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we used to do it ourselves.
when you want your soup, come here. They have a
Sell I selling it.
They have a little fee, but
I will open a business.
Very good.
I selling soup.
My favorite. Both of them. And pumpkin soup is to do pumpkin soup. But
Yes.
we never used to do milk on it.
The cream. Somebody said to make it vegan, I could have put coconut milk. I thought about it, but then I said, I don't sabotage it on the first time.
Great. All right. What you put in the soup?
I only put salt because we trying to listen on the salt intake. I thought about it. Yes, you can blend it into, but I didn't want the color to be compromised. Yeah, because sometimes you're turning it green. Normally I put the seasoning, I blend it in, but I didn't put any seasoning. I only put the pumpkin. I put some carrots, onions.
Yeah, the carrots are good. That's the color.
I put some onions,
And black pepper.
and the salt, pepper, and the cream.
That's good.
That's on and water. I didn't use the stock because I didn't want the salt.
Yes.
Sometimes people just use chicken and veg stock or whatever stock, but I didn't want the saltiness, so I just use water.
That's good. That's good.
I find it good. I tap myself on the back. Yeah, I didn't want the salt, so proud of myself. I'll tell you that.
Very good. Keep it up.
Thank you. Shout out to my family for coming in clutch and for being my testers. Because it's November and of course it's a new month, I try to do an affirmation a month. So let me let you all see what my affirmation is for this month and then I'll explain. You'll notice that a lot of my affirmations come from music and Bible. So it's either lyrics or some Bible verse, because that's basically like the foundation of everything that fuels me. So this one is actually a song by Carrie Underwood. It's something in the water, and this verse is just everything to me. Okay, I'm nasal, but let me try to sing. She said, I've been where you've been before. Down every hallway's a slamming door. No way out, no one to come and save me. Wasting the life that the good Lord gave me till somebody said what I'm saying to you. Opened my eyes and told me the truth. She said, just a little faith, it'll all get better. And I followed that preacher man down to the river. Now I'm changed, and now I'm stronger. of all of this chaos, I think that sometimes we have to remember that just with a little bit of faith, a little bit of faith, things can get better. And so with that, a lot of people have been asking me what I'm doing for my birthday. Normally I go all out, and this year, because of COVID, of course, I'm not able to travel. I'm not able to move around as I would have liked. Even with COVID, I felt like I would have been able to do something with my family, but now that we have cases and community spread, and every day we're having more and more cases, the likelihood of that happening is also slim. So if anybody wants to give me a gift, the one thing that I really and truly want for my birthday is for persons to donate to the Marian Home for the Elderly. A lot of our elderly people are being forgotten, and that's personally where my people are. Like, every year I host a charitable event with the Marian Home. Well, sometimes it's 2, but most times it's 1, and we're not going to be able to do it this year. So in honor of my 27th birthday, I am trying to raise $2,700 to make as a donation to the Marian Home. So if you would like to give me a gift, and you don't have to, I'm just speaking to people who are wondering what I would want. That is what I would want. I want to make that donation by the end of December, which is when I would normally have my charitable event. So that's really and truly like the only thing that I want this year. I am in very good health. I have a life, and for me that's the most important thing. So if you want to help me, I would like to give back, and that is what I want. Okay, I've already gotten my birthday nails on. This is by Nika. I'll show it to you a little bit closer. Yes, Nika has put me back in the realm of my pinks. Love it. So yeah, thank you for tuning into this video. Thank you for joining me again this week. And if you try the pumpkin soup, let me know how it goes, and I'll let my cousin Jocko take you out. But don't forget to subscribe. It's right there. It's that red button. Absolutely free. Nobody's gonna take money from you for it. But don't forget to hit the bell as well, so you don't miss when the next video comes. I'll see you all next week. It'll be my birthday. Put my auntie soup back, you.
Let me have too much spoon.
Yes, guys.
They have enough soup, you can have your own. Put my auntie thing back.
Yes, guys. See you on the next one.
Bye. Bye.
See you on the next one. The next one.
Wow.
Thank you.